I've just looked at the contact print test, and it had the light end and the dark end, and they were in 2-second bursts, and looking at that, I'm going to say that the best exposure was about 4 seconds, so we had some white and some black. Even though the pictures weren't all great, if you look at the numbers, you can tell whether they should be white, so the numbers should look white, or black, yeah, white, because it's negative, and the pictures should have some white and some black. So even if the pictures themselves are rubbish, you can look for that. So from that, I'm saying it's going to be 4-second exposure, so I'm going to set my timer to 4 seconds. If I thought that 4 seconds was just a little bit too dark, but I didn't want to make it as light as it was at 2 seconds, I'd go for somewhere in between. I could go for 3.5 or something like that. I'm going to go for 4 seconds, and this time I'm going to take a whole sheet of paper, because I've got 4 negatives here, and they're going to need a whole piece of paper. If you've only got 2 negative strips, and your partner has got 2 negative strips, you could actually share a piece of paper, so you could cut it in half lengthwise, and you could have half a piece of paper each. So I'm going to put it under there, against the edge. I'm going to put my negatives on top, and this time I don't need anything else other than my negatives, and I'm just going to press the run button and let it go for the 4 seconds. That was my set of photographs, had 4 seconds. Yours might be totally different. And then we're going to go over to the chemicals and put it through the chemicals exactly as before. So putting it straight into the developer, leaving it in there for 2 minutes, gently agitating the whole time, put it through the stop and wash the developer off, and then put it in the fix for 4 minutes. And obviously, because we definitely want to keep this now, we're going to put it in the wash at the end for between 5 and 10 minutes. And then you can dry it and put it in your book. When you look at this contact print, you can see which of the images are worth enlarging, and an enlargement is the next thing you're going to do.